A plug-in hybrid. Some of you might still be a little bit confused about what a plug-in hybrid is. This is a Mercedes-Benz C350e. It's a plug-in hybrid. Plug-in hybrid is somewhere between a petrol-powered car and an electric car. It's got a 25.4 kilowatt battery pack sitting inside the car, which assists in the, how would you say, power delivery and also reduction of petrol usage. So you still have a petrol engine, which is right in front. You still can put in petrol, as you can see here. But at the same time, you also have the opportunity to plug it in and get that battery power working for you. Now, if you come at the back of the car, you'll notice that plug-in hybrid cars will give you charging cable. So immediately you know that you have the option of charging the vehicle and getting some driving distance which does not use petrol, and there's no emissions from the two exhausts. So the C350e charging port is over here. Petrol intake is here. So there's no confusion for the driver. If he wants to charge it, just open the charging port, plug it in, and you can get 117 kilometers of pure battery power, or just use the petrol engine. Now, working with that battery that we spoke about earlier, there's a 95 kilowatt electric motor that delivers 440, you see I paused a little while, 440 Newton meters of torque. So this compact Mercedes-Benz sedan has got that additional 440 Newton meters of torque to get you going when you want to. Now, the 0 to 100 acceleration time is 6.1 seconds. That is already in hot hatch territory. I know some of you will say, oh, I know this electric car that can go faster and everything else. Remember, this is not a full electric car. This is a plug-in hybrid C350e, which means petrol engine and battery power with an electric motor working together to give you either pure battery power driving when you're driving very lethargically, or very good performance when you want both to work for you. So when I say both working for you, that's when the electric motor pushes out that 440 Newton meters and you get that 6.1 seconds. And possible top speed of 245 kilometers an hour. Now, you're not going to go 245 kilometers an hour all the time. But if you wanted to, you got that possibility of reaching a top speed of 245 kilometers an hour. I keep saying it again and again and again, because why? Electric cars can't do that. This is one of the advantages of having a plug-in hybrid. So this C350e plug-in hybrid still delivers adequate space at the back if you want to have a chauffeur-driven work. Of course, with a performance sedan like this, you'll probably want to drive it yourself. But if you're carrying passengers or you're carrying clients and all that, you still have some decent space at the back. Enough leg room. Another person can sit here. You got a sun blind at the side window. Very easy to get in and out. It's comfortable. The seats are just nice in terms of hugging your torso. If you're a little bit larger, still there's enough space. You got your power seat controls here, memory, power window buttons. You start up the car, it starts on battery power, so it's so quiet. You see, the car is on right now, but you don't hear anything. So it's like the startup of an electric car. Now next, we got to take it for test drive and show you what it does on the road. So you start it up, it's quiet, because why? The battery pack starts working immediately before the petrol engine starts working. So with the battery pack on, you accelerate, It's quiet mobility. It literally glides along. Very comfortable suspension setting, which is what Mercedes has always been famous for, making sure their passengers are comfortable. Smooth acceleration, but we're not gunning it yet. We're just, moving in traffic. The light is red, so I'll give you a little bit of information. In terms of horsepower, you have 204 horsepower. You have 320 Newton meters of torque coming from the petrol-powered engine in front. Good enough power delivery. I don't think you need anything more. That'll do 6.1 seconds, like we mentioned earlier, a top speed of 245 kilometers an hour. But if you want to accelerate, it does not hesitate. And it corners very well. Nice chunky steering wheel, flat bottom here, but I like the fact that it's chunky. You grip it, it feels great. Nice instrument display, standard for Mercedes-Benz. The infotainment system sits low. The aircon vents are above. That's the best part. The aircon vents are actually on top of the screen. And the usage of the screen, of course, it's soft touch. It's a large panel, but you also got some buttons down here, and you can choose your driving mode, whether you want to go all electric, you want to go hybrid, or you want to go sport. Can you see the colors also change, to show the kind of excitement you can get out of it. Of course, you got individual, which you can set it. Now, I'm going to put it at hybrid because I want a bit of both. I want to save fuel. I don't want to use too much fuel. We've got electric mode available right now, but I think let's try it in hybrid mode. Radio stations to use very easily. Very easy. You can click and just slide and click which station you want to use. I like listening to BFM, of course. Multifunction steering wheel. You can see how easy it is, soft touch, just like in the E-Class and the other big Mercedes-Benzes that you find in the showroom right now. So straightforward, easy to use. You can see, not an issue at all. Blind spot monitoring, so it tells you if there's a car at the side of you. Very good safety feature. Now there's no car at the side of me. It lets me go. Sound insulation. You don't hear outside traffic that much. Hardly hear anything because the car is so well insulated. Something which, again, Mercedes-Benz delivers in terms of its premium feel. So when you're in hybrid mode, the engine is working for you. The battery pack is also working for you. So you get a bit of both powertrains as such, giving you that urgent push with just a tap of the accelerator pedal. And you don't need to go into sport mode to get that kind of excitement. But if you want to, why not? You can go into sport mode, and the engine note changes, the exhaust note changes. And there's a lot more urgency in the power delivery, which is what a lot of driving enthusiasts would want, especially if they're in a small, country road, or rushing to work on a midnight shift, because you can't rush to work on a normal day-to-day commuting. So the C350e, it's in showrooms right now, priced at 338,888. And I know some of you are going to say, I can get an electric car for this price. I can get this electric car for this price. Yes, because electric cars have no import duty. I keep reminding a lot of people, and I know some of you have been watching my videos and you keep saying, hey, why you keep reminding us? Because there's some readers out there, some people who watch this video, some people who read my reviews, who still ask me, Why is it so expensive? So I have to explain. They don't realize that electric cars don't have any import duties right now. That is why they are marginally cheaper than petrol powered cars or even hybrid cars. There is no tax concession even on hybrid cars. So for now, you'll have to pay a tax on cars like this. So the price, of course, 338,000. Now, not everybody can live with an electric car. That you have to understand. So some people will prefer something like this. You have to pay a little bit more over an electric car. But the advantages are there, because why? You got best of both worlds. And that is what some people appreciate, while still having driving excitement like this. So, end of the day, it's up to you. Go into a Mercedes-Benz showroom, take one out for a test drive, feel the dynamics, feel the comfort level, the AC system, the sound system, you know, the Burmeister system comes with the car, the driving dynamics, the handling, all. It's just a well put together package, like how Mercedes-Benz continues to do with all their vehicles. Plus, you got the performance which I shared with you.